Bro, the headphones.
I'm gonna need you to tell your girl that you're mine now. You're mine now, yeah.
Yeah.
You're part of my harem.
Oh,
your harem's gone. Your harem is now my harem.
Right.
But you're the only one I want.
Ooh. Alex with the dreaminess.
She'd be in on it.
All right, so what's up, guys? This is Dash and Chi coming at you with top 4 at MKMT. So, what is it? This is Mike versus Sharkz, right? And then the loser semifinals, it's Graham versus Tylenol, right?
It's Graham versus Tylenol. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really diverse top 4. Wow, jab reset.
You got a Fox, a Falcon, yeah, an Icy's, and a Puff. I'm happy all the Puffs are kind of out now, except for one. I'm just kind of, you get a little diluted.
That was a really good setup.
That was a good blizzard. Mike used a double jump there and tried to fade back, but Sharkz placed the blizzard in a place where he couldn't drift away from it.
Yeah, how do you feel about this matchup, both the player and also the character?
I think Mike historically wins.
Yeah.
Sharkz took a set recently, though. I mean, I don't know. I think when Mike's on, it's very hard for Sharkz to win, but it's not completely impossible.
Right. Yeah, I feel like both of them are playing pretty well today overall. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not a good sign of things to tell. You always want to see how people kill Nana, and if they can do it early, then it's usually a bad sign for dash comers. But when they miss them, that's when it's usually bad.
Yeah. Mike missing that dash full drift up air. That's not a good sign either. That's good.
The thing about this too, though, is like as Falcon, and when you're this good that you might not just get wobbled every stock. You don't have to be perfect. You're gonna get another chance because your character's just a lot stronger in neutral.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. In this matchup, I feel like Ices have such a hard time dealing with Falcon's plus on block moves. And even if they're not truly plus, they're essentially plus.
Yes, yeah. And whoa. Wow. He got the re-grab and it stalled enough for Nana to get over there. What I did like what Mike was doing, though, was he grabbed Sharkz twice there.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge in this matchup. If you can find grabs as Falcon, it's very scary for ice comers to shield. And if they're not shielding, they're getting kneed.
Yeah, it's a good sign for Mike's confidence also for him to be doing those grabs and B, like those kind of point-blank nairs. He gets huge mileage off those point-blank nairs, especially against Sharkz.
If they're spaced, they're so hard for ice comers to punish.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got even stocks here. Game 1 on Dreamland.
I think it typically strikes here. Can't think of another stage.
Oh, they go to FD sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. So Sharkz. Oh, that was such a good sequence there, like chipping Mike on the platform. For Ices, it's really about the game of sort of conditioning the Falcon player to kind of lose their focus for a little bit, because in neutral, just get destroyed, as you said. So.
Yeah, they don't win neutral by any stretch of the imagination.
Good upper.
What's funny was Mike actually hitting Nana there is how he was able to use that recovery.
Yeah. Again, a little disrespectful. Cheeky, rather.
The cooldown on down smash is actually really short.
Good jump. Ooh, great placement of the knee.
I want to think that was an accidental roll from Sharkz, just based on how he rolled into him like that. But
DI there to only get up air. That's huge. That's like something I think Sharkz has improved a lot in the past year recently is his defense. Like I always felt like his neutral and his offense in general was pretty good, but like his things like DI and his like knowledge of percentage is a lot better than it was before.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of strides as a player recently.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. Grab ledge.
I would like to see Mike learn that knee on that. Because, I mean, he
can you
ended
knee that?
that.
Like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Oh, that's side B?
That's what GCS does that every single time. You just need a side B from above or below. You either just jump under it into it, or you just fast fall above it.
That was a great read by Sharkz to read Mike's full jump into the corner around that vulnerability.
Yeah, that's what the Ices need a lot in this matchup, too. They got to get those hard reads to really finish.
I feel like Mike's having such a hard time getting clean hits on Sharkz. But I'm not sure kind of what he could be doing differently. Funny vertical neutral reaction there.
Yeah, Sharkz really trying to catch that full jump over.
Oh, no.
That almost killed Sharkz, actually, too. That's what's
Mike
crazy.
might be diving.
Yeah, he might still die for this.
Oh, wobble.
Nana doesn't know what she's doing.
Oh, reverse setup. Oh, maybe? I have no idea what happened.
Head shake.
Oh, great SDI there by Mike. It's a true 50-50, I think.
Huh. I think I couldn't tell why. Shark's facial reaction was not what I expected. I thought he just settled for it because maybe he was going to get the wobble set up. But his face said that I messed that up, which is odd because he got enough smash out, you know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shame if he ends up losing after this.
Yeah. Oh!
And that's how it's going to happen.
Okay, so Sopo versus this matchup is miserable. But, you know, he is at 138. One down smash will kill him.
Mike said something along the lines of Hornet's Nest was the first time Sharkz' Sopo had given him any percent in 3 years. I was dying.
Oh, jeez. Good.
I think he took his jump too.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
He doesn't have a jump
really
either.
good knee.
He's going to probably go high. Yep. Oh, that was a really good, like, I think that read was good risk reward, you know?
I
An
completely
attempt.
think he has to go for that.
Yeah, Mike just doesn't have to interact in this situation.
Yeah.
Using his greater mobility.
I think Sharkz is going to try and throw out some back airs and down smashes. Maybe even an up smash or a forward smash at this point. The hammer has some disjoint to it, so he's got to just clip. And he might kill first.
Mike. Oh, jeez, that's so unfortunate.
That's a stun. They both kind of flubbed quite a bit that game, it seemed like.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And what was really interesting was they were sort of dancing around each other. I think that's what's really giving Mike sort of trouble. Is like Sharkz is sort of just faking and like just being more mobile, not staying in one place.
Yeah. And I remember when Mike played Nintendo about a year ago, he said that was the one thing that was so much different than Sharkz at the time was that Nintendo was so mobile and fast.
Yeah.
He'd never seen an Icy move like that before.
Right.
So that's probably what gives Mike the most trouble. And we're here on FD. Mike likes the stage in the matchup.
Well, he also likes the stage in general because his ground game is really good.
Yeah.
So. Ooh, great knee.
Poor Dano.
It sucks. Does he have a jump?
Oh, he saved her again. I mean, he ended up killing her. But I would venture to say maybe even hitting Popo in the other direction so that she can't get Nana back for under any circumstance. Well, that's the knee that you can't hit.
Missing gentleman is not a good sign for Mike. Normally doesn't miss those.
Yeah, he missed one last game too.
I was talking to Drug Fox about this, and apparently you can reaction tech chase Falcon with Ices. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well. Hey man. When he levels up, everybody else levels up. You gotta. I think you have to like partial wave dash. Is why I was high dare on shield.
And it's funny was it wouldn't have been a high dare on Popo's shield, but he hit Nana's shield and she was far ahead of Popo.
Yeah.
So it ruined the timing on that.
And Mike
really
read
bad.
the dash back too there from Sharkz.
Yeah.
So
And
it's kind of unfortunate.
He's piecing out to the camera. Oh, he's taking a picture with Smith.
No idea what he's saying, but
I have a feeling he's saying, bro, I'm trying to play the fucking game.
yeah.
Oh, that was good space by Sharkz and a very weird undershot nade from Mike.
Crouch cancels F smash.
Oh my god,
that
poor
sucks.
Nana. She's coming back though. Well, she shouldn't stay back. That's so easy for Falcon to cover. He's just so fast and has an instant kill move aerial like that.
Back air to knee like that? Ooh, up to no. Oh,
Yeah.
missing ledge dash. Yeah, counter knee.
I'm glad he's getting those knees because Sharkz has told me for a while that Justin GCS doesn't miss those knees like ever. Well, that's the knee.
What?
but-
Oh, great back air there. Oh,
Oh my god.
ooh, lag. Oh, at over 100 get up. That's unfortunate for Sharkz. He doesn't want ledge dash there.
Yeah, you
You're
gotta
messing it up.
know when you're too high and you're not gonna get that nice roll.
Yeah, Sharkz was so mobile there in the close up range where Falcon just really wants to grab on Ices, and also where he doesn't like to be like normally because he just has a hard time interacting in the like tight close range.
Sharkz has been putting in a lot of work with that Soko.
Yeah.
I got 110% now.
Yeah, he was like 60 when he started, right?
Yeah, a lot of stuff's gonna knock him off stage now, which is never good for Falcon.
How did he shield grab that well?
Yeah, I think was that a weak knee?
Maybe. Well. Yeah, now Mike going to town.
Yeah, and versus Ice Climbers, any extra mileage you're gonna get at high percentage is huge. Those throws are big time. That's a game changer, really.
You need in play. That's that wave dash, needing the wave dash place thing we're talking about.
Yeah, you need in place a lot of this character because they're gonna wave dash into it when they have to approach.
Yeah.
Shit, I was gonna say should have another chance.
So even stocks, but definitely not even now because that knee in place, man, it's so good against a wave dash base character like Ices.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember he did that to Diskid at BMR, and it was one of the craziest things. I mean, he needed in place 4 times in a row, and Diskid wave dashes into the 4th one and dies, lose the game.
Yeah, so now Mike using his zoning to
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
That was insane.
That was a jab into 4 tilt
Dash
jab
attack.
dash attack or something like that? Yeah, and it popped him up perfectly for that wobble. I don't know how much of that Tyler was like trying to execute, but it looked really cool.
It looked really cool.
And here we have Armada coming back in for this 0 to death. It's almost like every time Sharkz gets a grab, he just hands the controller off to Armada.
Nah,
Armada
he's
takes
handing off
over.
for 2007 U2K.
2007, yeah.
That's peak melee right there. Yeah, so difficult situation.
Sharkz almost timed that perfect because Mike did the knee.
Gentlemen.
He needs
Just kidding.
That was an ambitious up smash. He misses the strong knee on Nana.
Oh,
Hopefully it doesn't turn into a wobble.
Spamming knees in place. Sharkz has been moving for those, so no need to grab ledge. Sopo on FD. Yeah. Nothing more to say here. I mean, grabs the ledge.
Yeah, I would say first game was sloppy. That game was just looked like he had a handle on it, seemingly the whole time.
Yeah, Mike started really taking advantage of the fact that Sharkz is trying to lunge in from farther away and disrupt Mike's momentum in neutral that way. But he needs to return to that more mobile style. But it's a little more difficult when you have Nana, you know?
I actually think it's hard on FD, as silly as that sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to beat Falcon just straight up on the ground. You need to beat Mike straight up on the ground. It's not like a regular Falcon on the ground.
Back there. Interesting. Stop in place. Yep. Mike just sort of doing whatever in neutral, it feels like. Just whatever he feels like. Oh, good fake. Trying to miss a couple ledge dashes now. But, I mean, as Sopo, you have to do that. Like, there's no other
You have to.
real-
You don't have other options getting off the ledge.
Oh, it was an amazingly spaced
Especially
aerial.
versus Falcon. They react to so much. It was good. Good to call that out going down to the ledge.
Yeah, the games have been very back and forth, and Mike just sort of explodes on the last two stocks.
Yes, no, that's exactly what the tail of this set's been so far.
Like, nice spacing on there. That's so smart to
that
wait.
wait was so good. I would have liked to see him try and knee Popo coming in.
Yeah. Playing with his food.
Spot dodging it for Falcon, everybody knows, is rough.
Nice knee. Puts him on stage.
Watch out for the air dodge. Oh, okay.
Great tech
Just
there.
stomp him. Yeah, that was a really good tech.
Mike delayed the stomp a little bit. That's great falling up air. Sopo just gets so zoned out by Falcon, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah, her matchup versus Falcon is bad.
roll in. Hard for Sharkz to cover that. Oh, pummel.
Really, grabs have netted him so much here, man.
Yeah, it's like the sort of the baseline strategy that he's had. And Falcon's throws are good for that because they're fast and they also have a hitbox quickly.
Yeah, yeah. They're
That's
oh,
funny.
that was
50-50
great.
setup. Great DI by Mike.
Yeah, he needed to go for the ledge
And off
cancel,
the
I
ledge.
think. That was his best option. Let's go for that ledge cancel. Armada. You too good.
Oh, he was a little worried about doing the gentleman because it was not spaced. Wow, amazing tech
Yes,
chase.
it was really good to. Good mash. Good God,
mash.
he disappeared out of that.
Yeah,
grab.
in that situation, you vanish out of the grab because you're pre-mashing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
It's good down through downer. Tyler's going for it.
Yeah, he didn't get the
His
downer.
Nana might die here. That's so important.
And it died to get up attack. Oh my God.
Oh, down through knee.
That was a really pivotal point too. He had a good opportunity to take the lead here in this game. Bring himself back into the set.
Oh, slight DI there by Tyler. Very good on the defense. Nair to knee like
Yeah,
that.
that was a good conversion. It looked like a couple times before that he really tried to think about getting that,
Yeah.
and it just was a little hesitant.
Nice these matchups from Mike are impeccable, man. Oh,
See,
crouch
wobble
cancel.
off that? Wow.
Crouch cancel wobble.
That was good.
That's good.
I mean, he was at 0, and even strong knee can be CC'd, and you can grab off that. So.
Especially from the ledge, because you
Yeah.
have no way to mix up the timing.
Yeah.
So pretty even now. Invulnerability though, very scary. Oh, Nana's in the air.
He might have just killed Nana. He
Yeah.
killed Nana because of that invulnerability. It's huge. What's funny is on a stage like this, it actually hurts the ICs. Whereas on a platform stage, they can potentially use shield drop mix-ups to their advantage.
Yeah.
Shield drop up airs and whatnot.
And
But
it's easier to pressure Falcon without being unsafe because you can get underneath them. Very good. Nice runoff up air. That should be it.
yeah, I
Unless
think
Mike
he grabbed ledge
SDs.
yeah. And that was the set. That was pretty convincing. I mean, I didn't think it was really great play from either of them.
Yeah.
But it seemed pretty convincing.
Yeah, earlier
from,
today they
from
were
Mike.
definitely playing a little bit better, but I think ours getting late. And
It's getting late. It's a long tournament. This next set, I am
very interested to
so
see.
interested to see. Especially, I'm mostly interested to see because of how the Sprinkle set went.
Oh, yeah.
Sprinkles had footing, and if Sprinkles can get footing, then Graham can get footing.
Yeah,
High five.
definitely. And Graham is the type of player who like is very adaptive in neutral
Yeah.
and like sort of doesn't really